Okay, here we are for our first lesson. This is lesson 1, addition and subtraction of fractions and lines and segments. In order to complete this, we'll need lesson 1, addition and subtraction of fractions, lines, and segments. Alright, I'm going to start out by folding my paper in half so that I can work on my desk. Let me adjust my camera. And we are set. Okay, quick review. A fraction is really just a way to show a relationship between part of something and the entire something. So let's say we have this pie right here, and I split it up into 4 pieces. I color in one piece. This would be 1/4 of this pie. This is one part of the entire pie that we split into 4 pieces. The part over the whole is the way we show the fraction. Now there are 2 parts. Notice that there's the top and there's the bottom. The top is called the numerator. Numerator, N-U-M-E-R-A-T-O-R, is the top of the fraction, and then the blank is the bottom. Downstairs is the denominator, D-E-N-O-M-I-N-A-T-O-R. Okay? Those are the parts of the fractions and what a fraction really does. Now, let's start talking about doing some operations with fractions. First, we're going to add some fractions. Now, the first thing you'll notice with this example is that the denominators already match. So we don't have to do anything else with them. That's the most important part, making sure that the bottoms match. So in this case, in our example, we have 1 plus 3 is 4 straight across the top. Notice the bottom stays the same as the rest of the bottoms were. Okay? So same idea over here. Notice the bottoms are the same. So we put the bottom already in our new fraction. 3 plus 2 is 5. Same idea over here. The bottom's already the same. So just add straight across the top. 9 plus 2 is 11. Finally, our last example, we have 1 over 3 plus 2 over 3. The bottom's already the same, so we know we're going to have a 3 downstairs. 1 plus 2 is 3. But watch this. Let me go back to that pie example I did before. If I split a pie into 3 pieces and I shade all 3 pieces, notice that I have one entire pie. So that's equal to 1. That's why any number over itself is already equal to 1. Okay, we're going to do the same exact thing now, but instead of addition, it's going to be subtraction. And the reason I say it's the same exact thing is because you have to have the common denominators downstairs. Notice in our first example out here, the 9s are already the same. So 7 minus 2 straight across the top is 5. And then we just put the 9 in downstairs. So let's try our first example here. Notice the 7s are already the same. 4 minus 1 across the top is an easy 3. And don't forget to put your 7 downstairs because that was our already common denominator. In number 5, we have a common denominator of 11. So go ahead and fill that in down the bottom. 9 minus 5 is 4. And finally, in number 6, we have a 9 as our common denominator downstairs. 7 minus 4 is 3. You'll notice, though, that 3 and 9 share a common factor of 3. Now, I know a lot of you just put the fraction into your calculator to reduce it, but the more appropriate way is to actually factor out the common factor that's in the top and the bottom. In this case, it's a 3. So I'm going to divide 3 by 3, leaves me with a 1, and then 9 divided by 3, which is a 3. So what I'm saying is 3/9 is the same thing as 1/3, and that is the more appropriate way to reduce a fraction. Okay, that is page 1. Move on to the next video for page 2.